everyone, it's Vivi, and I'm going to get into when I got arrested, my story time. Before I get into that, though, just a quick little thing. I have 3 subscribers on YouTube, which I greatly appreciate. I greatly appreciate the 3 of you. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Much love. I'm just wondering, why do I only have 3? Because I got 2 Facebooks. On one, I'm at my limit of 5,000. The other one's like 600, I think. And on my Instagram, I think I have like 500 followers. I'm just wondering why I only have 3 followers on YouTube. I need more followers. Okay, to my story time when I got arrested. A little backstory. This happened, like I said, almost 20 years ago. It was like a little less than a year after I'd had my SRS surgery, my sexual reassignment surgery. But I had not gotten around to changing the M on my ID to an F because of all the stuff I was going through in my life, which is a whole nother story. But right now I'll talk about when I got arrested. Okay, I was in a relationship with this guy who was extremely abusive to me. I mean, like, extremely. He did drugs. He was extremely abusive. Really, really bad situation. I'd been with him for a couple years, and we had broken up like 10,000 times. But I'd finally, truly had it. I was 1,000% done, completely done. And I went to get a restraining order, which I got. And I didn't know it when I went there, but they had just enacted a new program. Remember, this was like 20 years ago. Not many people had cell phones back then. I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't know anybody got a cell phone then. Well, if they thought you were really, really in danger, they would give you a cell phone. And I was the first recipient in the county to get one of these cell phones. That's how much they knew that he was out to kill me. Literally out to kill me. So, okay, this is the story. It's, I forgot what day of the week it was, but it was some day of the week, obviously. It was nighttime, and he had come to my door like 3 times. I'm just home sitting. I remember the movie. I'm home sitting, watching TV on the couch. I remember the movie's named Benny and June. Trying to watch that, trying to chill. He had come to my house 3 times that night, banging on the door, threatening me, all that kind of stuff. So I, doing what I was supposed to do, I called the cops, say he was here, blah, blah, blah. They come out and they're like, oh yeah, well, we'll try to find him, don't know what we can do. And I'm like thinking, okay, the county just gave me a cell phone because this guy's out to kill me. Obviously it's very serious. And you're acting like it's nothing. WTF, man. What the hell? So, like I said, I went through this 3 times. Called like I was supposed to, all of that. And, we didn't do shit. And I'm really, really scared. I'm really scared. He's starting to burn my house down. All this kind of stuff. So, I'm like, you know what? They're not going to do anything. I'm going to do something. I'm going to stand up for my life here. So, like clockwork, he comes back again. I didn't call the police because they weren't doing nothing. But I had my handy little hatchet, and I hit him with it. I was trying to bust his skull open before he killed me, but that didn't work. I ended up breaking his collarbone, I found out later. And he left. Yeah, I'm really shaken up that happened and everything, but I'm feeling pretty good because I'm thinking, got the point. I'm not playing no games here. I'm not playing with my life. I'm not trying to have you kill me. So I'm feeling okay. I go lay back down, watching the movie again. A few minutes later, well, not quite, well, pretty soon. He's back, but he's brought the cops. Yeah, they brought the cops. He called the cops on me. Okay. So I'm like, okay, this is going to be ridiculous. I got the restraining order. I got the cell phone. I got the history of domestic violence. I'm good. He's going to jail. That's what I'm thinking. He is absolutely going to jail. Did he go to jail? No, he didn't go to jail. I went to jail. I went to jail, and I had the restraining order on him. He was not supposed to be within 500 or 1,000 feet of my house. None of this stuff. None of it. Okay. They took me to jail. And they gave him the keys to my house. Yeah, folks, the keys to my house, which he was not even supposed to be at. Yeah. Okay, so like I said, I'd had the surgery, but I hadn't changed the M to an F yet on my ID. They get me to the jail. And they do a strip search, all that kind of stuff. And they had men strip search me. I'm totally female. They have men strip search me, have me bend over, pull my ass apart, my pussy apart, all this in front of all these men, okay? They put me in a men's jumpsuit, and while I'm waiting to be put wherever it was they're going to put me, okay, they're all talking about my clitoris and all this other kind of stuff. Like, talking about it to everybody. Okay? And they put me in with men. Totally 100% physically female. They put me in with men. Okay? They didn't put me in general population. They put me in what they call like a pod. It was like a bunch of cells like in a room, sort of, and they let them out to go in the center part and hang out and stuff. But you're locked in your own cell. They locked me into my own cell, but it was a men's area, and they could all come to my door, which they absolutely did come to my door, like, all the time. And I was there for, like, 3 or 4 days by myself. Then they put a guy in there with me. But, thank God, he was totally cool. He was this guy who was funny. He was funny. He had me cracking up. He didn't try to abuse me or anything like that. He was so funny. He had me cracking up laughing all the time, which was great, which is exactly what I needed. I was in that cell with him for maybe a couple days, 2 or 3 days. And they gave the, I of course had no money for commissary or anything like that. And, but you can get some free stuff. So, I got the form for it. And they had me in a men's jumpsuit. I had no bra or underwear on, which I'd always worn, of course, because I'm a woman. And I didn't have that. So I checked in there. Hey, I need some bra and underwear here, people. And they're like, oh, no, only women can have that. Well, like, I am a woman. That got to the head honcho of the jail, which was a woman. They moved me to another cell by myself in the same pod. And she came in with, I think, 2 other female officers. And they examined me again. They had me bend over, pulling my stuff apart. And, of course, I was 100% female. And they're like, uh-oh, we made a huge mistake. Duh. And so they transferred me to a women's place, which was not even the women's part I should have been in. It was for crazy women. Everybody was in glass cells and everything. And I was in a cell by myself. It was totally glass. And that was really crazy. These women there were walking around naked, screaming, talking to themselves, all sort of kind of stuff. I'm like, I'm not crazy. I'm not acting crazy at all. But I'm thinking, why am I in here? This don't make any sense. So I was in there for like another 3 or 4 days, something like that. And like I said, I could have sued I could have sued. But I wasn't even in the mindset of that at the time because I'm going through all this craziness. So, after 8 days, I get out. I had $10,000 bond, $1,000 to get out with the bondsman. Guess who got me out? The one that sent me in there. He bonded me out. And, so of course, that ended the case right there. That doesn't even end there. When they arrested me, I was in a nightgown. Like I said, I was at my house chilling, trying to watch a movie. I was in a skimpy nightgown that barely covered my butt, boobs hanging out like a little silk nightgown. That's what they arrested me in, with no underclothes at all. That's what they gave me when I left the jail to put on. I left the jail at like midnight in a freaking silk, barely covering me nightgown with no money. What the WTF was I gonna do? What am I going to do? Walk the streets looking like that? I'll be arrested again. Okay, so luckily, there's this Haitian cab driver that showed up. I'm like, he's like, "Are you okay?" Blah blah blah. And I told him my situation. I'm like, I have no money and all this kind of stuff. He's like, you know what? Get in a cab. I'm going to take you home for free. And he did. God bless him. He did. Then I get to my house. Remember, the guy that I had the restraining order on, they gave him the keys to my house, which he wasn't supposed to have. So I get to my house, and it's black as pitch, like no one's there. Nobody's there. And but I know he's in there. I can hear him. So I'm pounding on the door. Let me in. He finally lets me in. And all my shit's gone. Like half the shit I own is gone. My CDs, my jewelry, all kinds of stuff is gone. And my Pomeranian is gone. My Toto. That was my child. And you just took him from me? Are you freaking kidding me? So I could... And he's not supposed to be in my house. I'm the one with the restraining order on him. So I beat his ass and kick him out. And, skipping later on down the line, a couple months down the line, he ends up going to jail for attempted murder on me. Because, mind you, I still got the restraining order. I'm in my backyard. I'm hanging up laundry, you know. And he shows up out of nowhere, attacks me. He stabs me 9 times. I mean, of course, obviously went to the hospital. I stabbed 9 times, and he went to jail for attempted murder. He ended up doing like 5 years. And he got out. But he's dead now. He died of lung cancer, so... Bye, bitch. But I really should have, sued. But like I said, I wasn't at the mindset of that. I was going through all this crazy stuff, so... That's my when I got arrested story. So subscribe. Let me know you like these stories. I got some other ones. Some more interesting stuff. So, leave me a comment and subscribe. Tell your friends, and, talk to you later. Bye.